In this video, we take the 80 series Land Cruiser on its very first family overland trip. We're going to be driving 3 hours to eastern Washington to an area called Frenchman Coulee. Those of you who have been watching the channel for a while know that Frenchman Coulee is a spot where Emily and I went winter camping last year, got snowed in, and almost got stuck in the Sequoia.
A little bit. Whoa, slid. Ooh, you're so tilted, it's insane. Please, please, please. Yep. Straight. You might slide, you're sliding.
So this trip is going to be redemption. Are we going to be able to make it there and back? Is everything going to go fine? And on top of that, it's our 3-year anniversary. So we're not going to actually stay in the Coulee this time. We're going to stay at a resort nearby. We're going to fake glamp it. But that doesn't mean we can't shake down the 80s, see if it'll make it 3 hours there and back. And we're going to test it on some off-road trails just to make sure it's all good for another big trip we have planned. Before we head out, I want to show you how we pack our 80 series to fit 3 pitties and 2 adults. This is our new setup. You can hear my cat in the background. She's not coming with us. But what we wanted to do was we wanted to make sure we prioritized water in the back so it could be easily accessible. So we're going to be using 2 Dometic 3-gallon jerry cans with Adventure Lab Company Dometic holders. We use 2 Nomad Kitchen Company drawers, and then I made a sleeping platform that goes over them. And then we throw dog beds over that. And the reason why we do this is because these allow us to have our camp kitchen and all of our cooking stuff out of the way. And then all the tools, all the beds, all the dog treats can go in this drawer as well. You can see here, it's filled with like camp stuff, cups, some of my extra tools, an extra cutting board. And then here's some sandals and a net for fly fishing. And then over here is our kitchen setup. We may not be doing a lot of cooking on this trip, but what this does is it allows us to put all of our things out of the way, and it gives us more real estate for dogs to sit inside the vehicle. And since our dogs are allergic to just about everything, we actually make our own dog food, and we have to refrigerate it and bring it with us everywhere we go. It's a lot, I know. We love those dogs. Which brings me to one of my favorite parts of the rig, period. That is the Alucab tilting fridge slide. It allows me to take our ice cold fridge, put it on a tilt, and then we can access the dog food at any time. We can open the fridge without it hitting the top of the hatch. Super stoked on that. Locks itself in place using roller cams to secure it, and leaves all this real estate open for 3 pitties. Now that we got the rig all packed up and you see how it's all laid out, it's time to hit the road and see if she makes it to eastern Washington.
This is our family test road trip, our pseudo camp trip. It's pseudo because we're not actually camping.
After we scouted out the area for a while, we eventually found ourselves the perfect cliffside spot to take a break and stretch our legs from the 3-hour drive. After we were done enjoying that beautiful view, we made our way across the coulee to the exact same spot that gave us so much trouble last year in the snow. I'll tell you this right now, this is a whole lot easier when you have solid axles and the ground is dry. Dumpling.
Always save your packages from restaurants.
Let's go a little bit.
Oh,
There we
yes,
go.
me too.
Here we got more. Here we go. It's gonna be hot.
Okay.
Oh, it's hot.
It's hot.
After lunch, it was time to head back down the hill and head home. That hill's a whole lot easier when there's not snow on the ground, let me tell you. Sometimes you don't need to stay the night in one spot to really enjoy the outdoors. A day trip or a day getaway is just all you need, and that's exactly what this trip was. We officially made it back from our trip, and the rig did fantastic. With the rooftop tent 37s and stock gearing, we averaged between 12 to 14 miles per gallon, which I'll take. The issues we had during the shakedown off-road with the loud fuel pump, the hot power steering, and the hot brake fluid have all been resolved. I switched out the power steering fluid, flushed it, there was some air on the lines. I lowered the pressure on the fuel rails because I do have an upgraded fuel pump. So instead of running the 72 PSI that some people recommend, I actually dropped it down to 58 PSI, and I got rid of the noise, and it did great all the way home. And then the hot brake fluid, I switched over to .5, and that solved that problem there. This is the first 1,000-mile teething issues with the rig, but now that we've gotten 2 shakedowns out of the way, I feel a lot more confident in the rig, and we're ready to take on even bigger road trips and even harder obstacles.